Hi YouTube, welcome back. We got a new weekly challenge this week. It's detectives only on Edgefield. Now, I remember doing this one before, and this one can be very hit or miss depending on what ghost you get right. Because let's say you get like a Dio or something right away. That's zero evidence, so you're really trying to get a ghost with non-regular speed, because then it narrows it down more. If you do get one with regular speed, you can choose to kind of reset until you get one that's not regular speed, or you can try to do all the different tells. The worst we can get is probably like a Ure or a Goryo. At least the difference now with the new update is that you can see the actual stats for it. So for example, you'll see that there's medium hiding spots, always a Ouija board. Change's favorite room is medium, so that's pretty low still, honestly. So it could still be a Goryo. No evidence given. Ghost speed is regular. We're regular. We start at 100 sanity. And I think we just got to jump into it, see how it goes, yeah? Let's check it out. Edgefield. All right, we loaded in. We're looking at the items. We have all tier 1 junk. Weekly challenge, we don't need to worry about getting anything besides the ghost right? So, I mean, this kind of sucks. The fact that it's just tier 1 flashlight, you do get smudge sticks, which is going to be really important. And remember, we start at 100 sanity, and we have the Ouija board. So you can find the bone if you want. You can find where the ghost room is. You can either play this two ways. You could either like find where the ghost room is and go and test things before it starts hunting, or you can just immediately get your sanity to 0 and just have a chain hunt. That's usually the way that I go. You kind of like brute force it. Just go straight for the hunts. But we'll try different things. We'll see what happens. I mean, they give us a full tier 1 loadout here, huh? Let's make it brighter for you guys, just in case, because, you know, tier 1 flashlight kind of stinks a little bit. Okay, the lights don't start on, so maybe important to turn on the power breaker first. Okay, no power breaker there. Let's go to the basement. So power breaker first, then we'll just break the Ouija and then see where it starts to hunt from, right? At the very least, you can ask, where are you? And then you lose half your sanity, but at least you'll know if it starts like right next to you or not. I think that's going to be important. Maybe scope out your hiding spots too. Most important thing, right when it hunts, is listen to the ghost speed. Is it regular? If it is, then cross out the non-regular ones. If it's not, then cross out the regular ones. Lights on are going to be helpful here. Okay, no hiding spot. No hiding spot. I mean, usually I'll run all the way back here, but this one kind of stinks because it takes you a long time to get back to the living room. All right, that one's fine. We can do this one. Door touch upstairs. We heard a door touch, so it could either be a teleporting ghost or it's upstairs, which makes it a lot easier for us, right? Let me drop this. How did I make it brighter? It's a streaming video filter, so it's not based on the game. It's only what you guys see on your side. My game is still the same. It's just a streaming filter. Okay, let's see where this ghost is at. Where are you? Should be upstairs somewhere, right? Literally saying upstairs. Upstairs what? Hallway, probably, is my guess. Upstairs. Hallway? There it is. Where are you? So you asked twice, it should burn. Yeah, 100% sanity. So we're at 0. Listen to speed. Regular speed? Is that regular blinking? Gaining line of sight regularly, right? We're gonna try to save our smudges as much as we can. And also because if you smudge, then you have to wait a minute and a half, right? So now we're just basically chain hunting. We're at 0 sanity. Get her to chain hunt and figure out what she is not. So regular blinking, I want to say, not an Oni blink. So you guys can help pay attention to Oni just in case. Speed-wise, I don't know. Twins is still kind of iffy, right? Could be. She didn't shape shift on us there. We can test that later. Not Hantu, not Rev. Anything else I can cross out? Let's listen again. She didn't rush at us like a Jinn, actually. Look for Oni? No, she's regular, I think. Ouija board was sliding. Did she just try to get on the table? I did notice that. She starts to walk on the table, yeah. Alright, is there anything else I can cross out here? I can try Wraith? Wraith test, Yokai test. Polty test? I don't know if she was throwing a lot. There's a yokai test right there. Okay, she came over here specifically. Oh, now she's throwing things. So I want to say not a yokai, because she could have gone anywhere, right? When I buzzed her, so I'm gonna say she detected me there. We're gonna do. Let's try our salt for the wraith test here. Orbs. We could always check orbs for mimic. That's true. Once we know like exactly, you could do what room are you in or where are you? Figure out upstairs hallway. Look for orbs. That is something you can do. Here, let me do salt. Salt test for the wraith. Why do you say no myling? No yokai, no myling? Is it because you're expecting myling footsteps to be very quiet near you? We can also do, if we need to, we can do the Onryo crucifix test upstairs. Could be useful for us to see where she is. What else can I test during this time? She hasn't shapeshifted on us yet. Okay, stepped in salt. She stepped in salt, so not wraith. Work my way up. Notice that the second hunt was much longer than the first hunt, and that's because we're dealing with cursed hunts now. Drop my flashlight just to be safe here. She's leaving, so I'm gonna buzz her. I'm here. See if she comes back for the yokai test. A yokai would not come back, right? Oh my god, stop touching this. She touches it anyways. Yeah, a yokai would not come back. Perfect. Not a wraith. We could do a smudge test for demon spirit. Obake, shapeshift, Yurei again is really tough. Shade is really tough here. Those are the tough ones, you know? I swear you couldn't hear footsteps till the flashlight flickered. For that test, I need to be really far away, actually. If she comes downstairs, like a myling test, I gotta be like all the way over here, maybe. As far as possible, and then you listen for it. Like, the furthest corner you can be. Even then, it's really hard because this house is really condensed, right? This is for the myling test. This will burn a smudge, though, so that's a downside. How do you know to cross out Banshee? It's tough, for sure. Normally you want to see, maybe you set up motion sensors and see if she stalks you. I think I heard one footstep before it started flickering. So I would say not a myling. It was one footstep, and then the lights flickered. Usually they're at the same time. Throwing a good amount. Maybe a setup for a poltergeist test? We can try a poltergeist test next, okay? Phantom and Banshee stalks, Wraith teleports. I believe that's right. Wraith definitely teleports. I almost want to say Phantom teleports too. New Blackpink song. I heard about it. My friends told me about it, but I haven't had a chance to listen to it because I was gone all weekend. Bye, Polska. Okay. Let me grab some items together. So Poltergeist, you're really looking for... Normally you're looking for a lot of throws if you can loop a long time, but... For this map, you kind of have to switch it up and you're paying attention to how far they get thrown. Where's the yellow cups? Oh, yellow cups are both over here. So I'm gonna put things in a line that the ghost will throw. Do I have my... Okay, I have my smudge still. Let's see, look to see how much she throws, okay? If she throws really far. No, not really. Not really far, right? Phantom will roam to you like the Banshee does, got it. Can she throw the Ouija board pieces? No, I don't think so. I think the Ouija board is just like stuck in place now. Alright, I'm gonna say not a poltergeist. I should really see where she's starting the hunt from. That's gonna be important for us to figure out how to set up the Onryo test. Because for the Onryo test, we'll need candles with crucifixes next to each other. I noticed that I don't see my breath still. You know, it's been a while. Maybe because she's just chain hunting. I could also smudge her for the spirit test right now. But right now, we're crossing out one at a time, right? Mirror test would be interesting to see if she starts in the light. If she's still in this hallway or not. She's on the stairs. She started on the stairs. What? I don't know if that counts as dark or light though. Technically the stairs are dark, but it's always scary to have a ghost there. Why would she be on the stairs? Unless she was stalking me somewhere. Does Mimic still give orbs when there's 0 evidence? Yes. Mimic will always give you orbs. Like, I'm trying to figure out where her ghost room is, right? And, so far it feels like hallway, but maybe she's stalking me. Maybe she was walking up the stairs with me or something. Trying to think about what I want to do. I could bring in crucifix and candle together combo. See if she will burn a crucifix with my candle on. Let's try that. This one's a little bit harder because our ghost room could be bigger, but she started right around here last time, so I'll just try to cover. Oh no. Okay, that's just a regular interaction, right? Let's see what happens here. This is our Onryo test right now. She was trying to sneak up on you to give you a hug. We've been getting hugged a lot today already. Waiting for the next hunt. So the hallway goes all the way to the back side too, so she could hunt behind there, and then we have nothing to do. We can't stop her. If she does hunt back there, I would probably try to like toss this candle so it doesn't keep burning, because there's a limited time we have with the candle, right? Red light event? Okay, I'm gonna move this over because red light event means that she would start from here. Give me a sign, show yourself. If she starts from there, I'm gonna put it back now. If she chooses to start from there, you know, my candle would still work, right? As a deterrent for an Onryo. Rose in that room? There's a lot of things going on. She's moving a lot. Is she on the stairs again? I don't see her. She is on the stairs again. Oh my. Why does she keep eventing? That must be a new thing. What? Dude, there's so many events. Come on, you gotta be ready to hunt now. I got the front door. You're right here on top of me. Hunt. Hunt. Come and get me. She's everywhere. She's throwing things on the right. Now she's gone. She didn't even start here. She didn't even start here. I mean, you could also hide here too, right? You don't want to loop. Just chill behind here. Listen to her speed. This is speed with no line of sight at all. So it sounds regular. Doesn't sound like a fast or slow twin. Still unsure about Onryo. Obake is also unsure unless you loop a lot. And then, so we could loop a lot and then smudge for the spirit demon test. And then we could cross out, you know, spirit demon or Obake too. This one's tricky for sure. We also don't know if she's ever gonna change ghost rooms, right? Mare test, we also don't know either because she was changing rooms so much. This might be a case where you need to throw thermometers down, potentially. I don't know where she's gonna be, but I want to keep these two together at all. Goryo stays in ghost room is correct, but they can always ghost vent out and then walk back to their ghost room. So this ghost is venting a lot. What room? I think it's the far right one, I think. Can I get over here? I'm gonna hide behind this thing this time. This spot works, right? Oh, the shoe's in the way though. This spot works, I think. Okay, so far right corner, so maybe if she did move, then that means she did change ghost rooms. We'll see if she starts there again. I just remember last time I was hiding here, but I had my sound recorder on. This spot is 100% safe. Totally looks safe to me. I think probably not a mimic unless it's coincidentally always been a normal speed ghost. Sometimes it does work like that though. Sometimes they do you dirty. Alright, how much candle time do I have left? I'm gonna hurry and sprint upstairs. Try to move my stuff. Oh, blew out my candle? Wait, let me set up in this room. I have a hiding spot? No hiding spot. Turn on the light too, just to do a mare test, right? If the ghost starts in this room with the lights on, maybe not a mare, question mark? Although we've had some mares that do in fact stay in lit rooms and then hunt from there. My candle... Alright, I know the ghost is right here. You can hunt me. Not in Onryo. Candle is still lit. Not in Onryo. That's one more down. Not a Goryo because she changed ghost rooms. I probably... God, Yurei, Banshee. Banshee would be like if I stand here and maybe she starts to hunt like right on top of me. Like she should be over there, but then she's stalking me. See, like this time she's still far away. Let's try our spot again, okay? We'll have to do a timer probably. Get your cell phone stopwatches out. We're gonna need to do a smudge timer. Spirit will be 3 minutes, demon will be 1 minute, right? Because what else do we have? Yurei is gonna be always the last one of the last ones. We could look for mimic orbs potentially. Shade is probably not because she burned the crucifix with us in the same room, right? Like she was trying to hunt us when we were in the same room as a shade. So probably not a shade. Could be just a spirit. Stinky spirit. Not an Obake. We haven't seen any shapeshifting, right? But shapeshifts happen so fast, you kind of have to like really stare at it for a while. We're gonna have to pay attention to the time, I think. So we'll test Spirit Demon or I guess Obake here. Here, let me hold 2 of these just in case, okay? Yurei is really difficult to determine on no evidence unless you like very luckily get like a door ability. Uh-oh, that's not good. She's in a different room now. Hopefully she goes downstairs. She went downstairs? She started in this room this time. She's not staying put for some reason. Is the smudge timer 3 minutes from when you light it or when the hunt ends? It's right when you light it. So right when you light it and you smudge the ghost, you just start 3-minute timer right there. The reason I'm standing here is because I want to look to see where the light is on. Because as soon as that light turns off, I know the hunt's over and it's safe for me to move again. Would trying to do the smudge thing with motion sensors be helpful for the Yurei? That's because the Yurei doesn't leave the ghost room, right? After you smudge it. It could, I think for this ghost specifically, it could be useful because she's moving around so much. But I would say normally, probably not worth burning a smudge for. I want to test for mare. Like, will you start from a lit room kind of thing, you know? Technically... I was gonna say, technically, she did try to start from this lit room last time, right? This time she just turned off a light on me. We're gonna test for Obake Spirit Demon here. Behind me? You think that's the bedroom? You think she moved to a dark bedroom, potentially? Could be a mare right now. Was that a mare ability? It seemed kind of delayed, but then she moved to... Why is she hunting from a different room every single time? That's my question. Okay, look for shapeshifts. I'm gonna go around further, and then get your timers ready. Okay, timer. What are we at? We're at 1940 on my recording. So it would be 3 minutes from that smudge point right there. Alright, chat's got the timer. No Obake. So keep an eye, let me know when it's 60 seconds, because a demon can hunt again. Oh, let me go upstairs actually. Because I want to still track for mare too. We're doing multiple things at once. Why did she start the hunt from here, right? Makes no sense. She went here this time. It's hard because we don't know where the actual ghost room is. Mist ball. Mist ball, no Oni. We already know that though. Okay, she's over here in these. Oh my god. That scared me. Ooh. I got the shakes. I got the shakes. Did I pop a breaker? No way, right? Maybe. That is scary. 60 seconds? Okay. I feel like she hasn't been hunting consecutively like a demon would. Because demons can hunt like 20 seconds in between hunts. And they're kind of noticeable, but she hasn't been doing that. But we'll check for the spirit though. Spirit or mare. Doesn't seem like a banshee because she's never started on me. Oh, hunting? Is it right at 90? Hunting right now. Oh, I hope she didn't see me. Tell me you didn't see me. 130 now. I think she started it right at 90 then. So not a spirit, not a demon. Of course it's one of these, right? Not an obake. Right on 90 seconds. Okay, thank you. Banshee Mare Yurei. My gut is almost like a mare. Like, was that a mare ability that was just delayed on me earlier? Usually they're instant, but I don't know. I haven't played too much since the new patch, you know? It was right there. I mean, we have motion sensors too, but... Let's try and pinpoint a ghost. I feel like a banshee would start on top of me more often. Okay, so she's green room again. She's green room again, okay? Let me come over here. I'm gonna turn on the light in the green room and see what happens for there. We can use the paramic too. We could test the paramic. But normally she should start like on top. She should have some hunts where she's at least like on top of me. Right now the only reason she's on top of me is when she's ghost eventing. This is a seeing hunt too, I guess. That'll be banshee sus a little bit. I still have my flashlight on. Oh, she's fast. Flashlight off. Just ended. Okay, now I'm upstairs already, right? So let me turn on the lights. She just turned off my breaker. Sucks, but I gotta go downstairs again. This will burn it. Another hunt cycle, honestly. Gotta go all the way down. These games can be fast, technically, if you want to just restart until you get like a fast ghost. Hunting? I heard a door slam upstairs. No hiding spot. I mean, honestly, this is not very safe, but I just kind of want to peek it a little bit, you know? Oh my god, I think she saw me. Okay. Pray that this is a good spot, okay? Oh no! Oh my lord. She saw me. Gotta get out of here. She was walking right up to me. How many smudges do we have left? Okay, it's over. I was waiting for it to be over. 2 left. 2 chances left. Alright, lights on. We're still doing a mirror test. See if it leaves the room, I guess, right? Maybe? Turn lights on? Are you gonna walk to a dark room? Okay, still touching doors in there. Hasn't left yet. Red light event changes things because now she's out here. Is she gonna walk back to her lit room? Another ghost event? That's not helping us. Are you gonna walk back to your lit room? Yes or no? We're so locked in right now. It could still be so many things though, right? Stayed out of that room that was lit. Signs are pointing over to Mare. Because also a banshee would be like stalking us and being on top of us, you know? But she keeps going to like a different room. It could be like a Yurei that's just bad too, who knows, right? It could also be a mimic that just has happened to not been a fast ghost yet. So we could check for that too. I think Mare is a safe bet, yeah. Even though she has been doing the singing hunt sounds and all that stuff, but let me just look for mimic orbs, okay? Mare is a tough one for sure. Can we do a chat prediction actually? Can we do a chat prediction for Mare, Banshee, or other? Just in case. Looking for orbs, but also try to listen to where the ghost is, okay? Where is she doing activity? She's, like, this is not her room. She's throwing stuff on this side for sure. Close this just in case she opens one of these. You hear the moves right here. The tier 1 camera is bad, yeah. Banshee, Mare, other. Still hunting right now. Alright, get your votes in. What do you think, based on what you've seen so far? My gut right now is Mare, I think. Based on the test that we've done. But literally first game is one that we have to test almost every other ghost, so it's kind of nice, I guess. Hopefully that gives us good karma for the next 2 games. Easy ghost, come on, let's go, easy ghost. Alright, get your votes in. And I'll think about what can I do differently for game 2. You know, you could throw thermometers in different rooms if it's moving around a lot. This one, the ghost evented a lot, so it's even harder to figure out where the actual ghost room is, because every time the ghost events, it would teleport to that spot. And then it would have to like walk back to its ghost room. Because it keeps hunting and eventing, it also makes the ghost room not as cold, because it's not actually spending any time in the ghost room. So these are all downsides of going in and breaking the Ouija board right away, basically. Trade-offs, you know? Because you could keep your sanity really high in this challenge too, and just not hunt, but instead do the non-hunting test first, potentially. Maybe it was the Mare ability, that light switch. Maybe it was the Mare ability. Come on, show us Mare.
Welcome back.
Wow, what? Chat, demon? Yo, demon. Wow. That's fun. That's a fun one. Wait, let's look. The stats matter. The stats matter. Hold on. Favorite room change is 3, first of all. That's crazy. 4 abilities used. So that means it hunted before it hunted. I guess any hunt that it does, it could be a regular hunt or an ability at that point. But we never felt like it hunted like 20 seconds after the first hunt was over, right? It never felt very, very quick in between hunts. That's crazy though. The timer starts right after you smudge, yeah. But it looked like, you know, it was right on the 90-second mark. Again, the demon can choose not to hunt you from the 60-second to the 90-second mark. So it really has like a 30-second grace period that it can, but it doesn't have to, kind of thing. Well, let's just call this a warm-up and we'll go on to game number 2, okay? Edgefield. Attempt number 2. Let's do our same thing. We can actually look at the map too to see our power breaker is in the garage. Okay. Perfect. Rainy weather this time too. Last game we almost has to test for every single... Oh, there's Farmer Fred. I guess with that you could test a photo cam. You could do a phantom test right away. Hiding spots? No hiding spots. We'll figure it out. Now, you know, for game 2, I'm a little bit more impatient because that one took so long with no payout, unfortunately. Huh? Did it turn on or off my light? Was that a light on? It was a light switch. Did I turn the garage on? Because now the garage light is on. Maybe not a mare, potentially. Let's try this. Where are you? Garage? Hunting me? Fast! Goodbye. 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 It's a fast ghost. Oh, can I outrun it? Oh, I have my smudge. Alright, he didn't chase me upstairs. Oh, and we have a hiding spot right here, which is perfect. Notice, so the good thing about this time is it's not a cursed hunt yet, because it didn't break the board, right? So it'll be faster to do more iterations. Could be smarter to not break the board. Maybe get your sanity low, but don't break the board, so then you don't have to wait as long for cursed hunts, because cursed hunts are longer. Fast Ghost is either Thay or Moroi. Oh, I guess Moroi at our sanity would be pretty slow. Because Morois are, they get faster after like 30% sanity, right? I mean, we're at 30. At the time, we're probably in our 40s, right? 40%? I feel like Moroi wouldn't be that fast yet. Could it be a twin? Fast twin isn't that fast. I think it's probably Thay here. Because it was fast without seeing us, right? Revenant would be also very fast, but then slow without seeing us. So probably Thay. I think it didn't have line of sight. Yeah, I think at the very beginning, because I wasn't like buzzing my walkie yet. Moroi could also be fast, but our sanity is high enough, I think. You know what you can do? Here, I could actually do this. Does this work, actually? Or are they just here for fun? Oh, it does give you sanity. Alright, here's what I can do. I can get my sanity super high, and then I can break the board with the countdown wish, and then that way my sanity will still be fat. Like I'll do hide and seek, it counts down, it breaks, it hunts. It actually doesn't affect your sanity that much, so I'll still be at high sanity. If the ghost is still fast, then Thay, for sure. Let's try this. So this is how to test it with the high sanity. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Listen for the speed now, it's going to be important. Oh my god, still super fast. Still super fast. So yeah, probably Thay. I mean, we don't have to survive, right? It's faster if we don't survive, because we literally did nothing else in the game here. He was on the table. He was on the table. Because the ghost can walk over this table. It's scary. That's why you can't loop around this table. But you can loop around the Ridgeview, coffee table, and the Willow one. Thay?
Welcome back.
Okay, first game, they made us work hard for it, and then said, psych, gotcha, and then this game, they're like, alright, we'll give you a freebie. Give you a freebie for this one, makes up for the first game, right? Let's go. Edgefield, attempt number 3, and hopefully win number 2. Honestly, flashlight, I don't know if it's that useful. I mean, we could just run around in the dark too, right? Just makes for a worse viewer experience, I think. Smudge? This time, you know what? I'm gonna bring a photo cam in case it shows itself and I can do a phantom test right then and there. I think that might be better. Now, chat is voting for Obake for this one, so we want to see a shapeshift if we can. Power breaker upstairs is way better than the basement. We can avoid the basement, right? Let's try this. Actually, I don't need the kitchen light on. I just need to grab the Ouija board. Get these lights on. I want to have my photo cam in case it events me. Haven't heard anything from the ghost yet. One major downside of breaking the board right away is actually that you can't really test for a shade, right? Because the shade doesn't do very much. Maybe we can just get it to 50, ask where it is, get it to 50, and see if it hunts at 50. That might be a better strategy here. Where are you? B-A-S... basement? After I said we don't have to go to the basement. Goodbye. In the basement. Perfect. So we should be, let's just confirm it. That question should be 50% sanity. Yep, right there, look at that, almost exact, 48%. We lost a few, like, walking around in the dark. So this will be a good test to see, does it hunt at 50, right? For example, a shade hunts at 35, Dio hunts under as well. So we'll see, does it choose to hunt us early or no? The fact that it's not hunting yet, though. A little sus, right? It heard you. It heard me talking about the basement. It's like, yeah, I'll spawn there. The other thing is, like, when you hit 50, it doesn't like start chain hunting like it does when you're at 0. So it can also be it's like a double-edged sword too, because it may just choose not to hunt you at 50 because you're still like sane enough for it, kind of thing, right? So a lot of different tricks and things to think about here. Maybe we feel... Oh, hunting? Okay, so it does hunt at 50. I've been in the light the whole time. Speed. So I'm gonna say not a shade. Listen to the speed. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was kind of a long blink, but I think she's normal. Okay, it's over. I think that was a normal blink. I was looking at the speed. Not super fast, right? We had our flashlight on. These are the fast ones. I think she's regular speed. Super quiet. I just watched you for the first time here, but I won immediately, but I watch you on YouTube. Love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the love. She didn't rush at me like a djinn. She looked like she blinked regularly. She didn't throw... She would have thrown this cup for sure, right? Well, she threw... This cup is usually here. That's a pretty far throw, I feel like. Poltergeist? I don't know. Not yokai because she detected your flashlight. Like she came straight to me kind of thing, right? She's coming from the basement, so I'm gonna throw on this side here. See if she throws a lot for a poltergeist. Let's try this. Just dropping some more items down. Just making a line here. Poltergeist test, see if she throws a lot. Or throws really far too. Okay. Not a phantom, I don't really need the photo anymore. Oh, hunting again? Pass out yokai because she detected me. Nah, those are slow throws. Very weak and slow throws, if you guys noticed. So not a polty. We can do salt, we gotta test. Okay, not a Hantu because regular speed and gaining line of sight speed. This is good. The hunts are much shorter now, so we don't have to wait as long. Having the lights on is going to be clutch because we know exactly when the hunt ends. Having a smudge on us just in case we get caught out of position, right? If we're like in the middle of setting something up and then we get caught, then it's bad. Basement ghosty, let's do salt maybe for wraith test. No gin rush is right. Do both those sides just in case if she comes from different areas. Yeah, no gin rush. Just basement so far. We haven't seen a shapeshift yet, but we haven't looked at her that long. If she ever changes ghost rooms, then Goryo. Obake for candles. Miling test? So here's the tricky part. She comes up the stairs, she's like right in the middle of the house. I don't think there's anywhere you can be that the miling, like you're far enough for the miling to test for the footsteps. You'd have to wait for her to get up and then walk around this way and then hope that you like turn your flashlight right at the right time when she's over in this corner to check to see if you hear footsteps or not. Could test for a banshee, or we could do another smudge timer test too. Let's see. Hey, best case scenario, she does not break that salt. Okay, let's look at the salt. All right, she stepped right through it. She stepped right through that salt. It stepped in. I always like to see if she's coming up the stairs or not. But right now, she's not. Yeah, hunts aren't too long, which is good. All right, not a wraith. Maybe we do Onryo test downstairs. Let me try to make it quick though. Onryo test with our candle. Again, basement is both rooms, right? Both rooms count as one ghost room, so I don't know if which one she's starting from. I was gonna have to place it. I mean, this door is closed. I don't know if that means anything. Do I have a hiding spot? Oh, this is actually not bad. I could just hide in here. If all else fails, I just run to that hiding spot, right? Look for orbs downstairs too, that's true. I want to baby this right now. Kind of could be a mare thing too, right? Because I have this light on, she could be in there. If she starts in here, then maybe not a mare. So it's kind of like a 50-50 coin flip. Like I want to hear where she starts from. Oh, red light event. That's going to turn off my light. And she's over here, so I would need her to walk back this way. Otherwise my crucifix is not going to cover it. We have 3-second grace period, we know. So when she starts to hunt, you have 3 seconds to hide. I'm just going to book it right here, okay? Or she should at least be trying to blow out my candle or something right now. Is that the Yuri ability? Did we just witness the Yuri ability? Because it was a slow close, delay, and then the door slam sound, right? Yo, I want to say that's a Yuri ability we just saw. Also one of the hardest ghosts to detect on this. Okay, definitely leaning Yuri here, but we should check for Mimic, yeah. Why is it not hunting me now? What are you doing? Because now all ghosties can slam the door shut, and Yuri's thing before was they were the only one that could like slam a door. It's kind of flipped, and now, yeah, they're the polite ghost, which is funny. They're the polite ghost that does a very slow close. And then you wait a second, 1 to 2 seconds, and then it does the slam. Now it's hunting. Here, let me actually hide here so we don't have to loop it. We can peek out a little bit, right? Like this. We're still safe. Just peek out a little bit. Watch her go upstairs. Oh, she went kitchen. The Yurei grew out of their angsty door slamming phase. Right, lights on, still important. Is my crucifix burned? I feel like no, right? Not burned so much. Another one! I think that's another Yuri ability. And that would basically confirm that it's not a Mimic because it stayed a Yuri. Yep. It's gotta be Yuri, right? It's gotta be. I can say... Okay, Dawn Onreal too. I can say wholeheartedly, guaranteed Yuri. And you guys know you can trust my word for sure. For sure. Well, let's see. Let's see. With the way that today's been going, let's see if we're team ATH, okay? Always trust Hydra or never trust Hydra? Yuri, show us Yuri. Hey! Alright, we're winning back. We're winning back favor here. Always trust Hydra gang coming back slowly. Yuri, let's go. Alright, we got one more game to go. Oh, let's take a look at actually ghost abilities. Because we saw 2 doors close. Abilities used 2. I dare say we saw both of those, okay? Pretty cool. If you guys were curious about the Yuri ability, that's what it looks like now. It's the slow, polite close, all the way shut, no door slam sound until like a couple seconds later. 1 event, 4 hunts, nice. I kind of like the strategy where you're only doing, well, my total sanity loss at the end was 100, but the first one at least, get to 50% and see if it hunts, because that will cross out Shade and Dio and stuff like that. Although, you know, Dio will be an easy find. Alright, let's go on to the next game. 1 more to go. I'm gonna do the photo cam again, okay? So Smudge, I mean, Smudge in the very beginning, you're probably safe, honestly, unless it's like a demon. Like, when else really would it hunt you at 100%, right? But check for Power Breaker, it's here. Let's see if we get lucky on this one, or do we have to test every single... Turned off my breaker. Not a Jinn. That was such a fast... Wow. That makes me think... Hantu, maybe? Hantu sus? Because Hantu's like it cold, or Mare, maybe, as well. I forgot to drop this off. I need the space. Actually, it's always better to drop the flashlight, because who knows when the ghost might show up, right, and you take a picture of it. Oh, and the bones right here, too. That's kind of nice. Alright, same thing as last time. I think it's a good strategy. Don't break the board, because then you can go through faster iterations of tests. Where are you? Upstairs again? Upstairs hallway again, or what? That's another really hard room, because it's so big. RNG, man, RNG! Upstairs. H. Hallway. Game! I guess it's going to be important to see if it changes rooms or not, right? Goodbye. Alright, let's just confirm. How long were we in the dark for? We should be, I don't know, 47, 45. Oh, a little lower this time. 43. Alright, so it should definitely hunt. This will be basically our shade test. Shades don't hunt at 40 something. Deals don't hunt at 40 something, I don't think. Hunting? Listen to the speed. And then look at the way it blinks, okay? Speed and blinking. Can't hear it at all. Oh, super fast. Super fast! Wait. Could it be a revenant that was really slow until it got down to us? Super fast ghost. That makes me want to just camp here and see if it's fast by default. We know it's not a D already because our sanity's too high for it. Oh, I don't know why I turned this off. Was fast upstairs? This thing's gonna slow us down. Uh-oh. Super fast. Is that another Thay then? Oh, hello, she's raced past me. Super fast. I mean, that... A Moroi is, again, not that fast. Especially not at 40%. Because we just checked our sanity, we're at 40%, right? A Moroi would be pretty dang slow at 40%. Yeah, we're still at 40 right now. Thay again? No way. RNG in this game? I mean, that's the only option, I think. Raiju, but we didn't have any items upstairs. Chat's saying that it was already fast upstairs. And then Rev would be the other one, but she was fast. Well, she was fast right when it started, right? Thay, probably. We could do the aging thing, yeah. Just to see where she's around. Here, let me just take a bunch of these. Let me get my smudge. We don't need a camera at all. She's fast. Let's figure out what age she is first. How old are you? 43. Alright, then I'll just chill here. Let me turn the... Oh, actually, I see my breath here, so she should be here. Goodbye. Does Raiju power off of the house and equipment or just equipment? Just equipment. You can have the room lights on and it'll still be regular speed. Just your equipment. I want to hear some ghost ability or some interactions. Because they should be very active too in the beginning. 43 years old, right? Remember that. If it changes at any point, then you know. We should hear some interactions though, at least, right? Give me a sign. They should be very active. What was that? Was that a cup throw? That one's intact. Where was that cup? Thay's the only ghost that will actually change... Oh, it's this cup. It's the only ghost that will actually change its age the longer you stand near it. Not necessarily in the same room, as long as you're near it, it should work. I'm just bringing this board. Emotional support board. I'm just trying to stay near it if I can. It seems like it's back here. Look, this cup was on here earlier, I just checked. It just lit this candle? Okay, very active ghost now. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Do you think it's aged by now? I believe the way it works is it checks every minute if there's a player in its vicinity, and if there is, then it ages. If there's not a player nearby, then it doesn't age. And the more you age a Thay, the less active it gets. So honestly, if you're playing like the long game with Thay and it's very aged, it's actually very boring because it doesn't even hunt. You'll be waiting for like 45 minutes and it doesn't hunt. Blow out the candle. Up throw. Okay, so I'm definitely near it. Should we see if it's changed? How old are you? 40. 49 now. Hey, it was 43 earlier, right? So we are in fact aging this Thay. Let's go. And that should mean that it's not a mimic too. Especially because she was fast twice. Should be Thay confirmed. We'll try it again in another minute. Just to see. We want to see it go in the 50s, right? This is the only ghost that does this. The age increases. I'm not sure how it works for a mimic though. If a mimic is mimicking a Thay, technically it would age. And then the age should go up as well, right? Because it should be, it basically just turns into that ghost exactly. It does exactly what that ghost does, except for the evidence. How old are you? Still 40. Still 49. Where are you? Door? I'm just trying to camp this ghost, basically. I know you're here. I know you're here. Goodbye. If it could be a mimic though, for all we know. Technically, it was fast twice though. What are the chances of that? How old are you? Am I messing up or on the stairs? Dude, they love being on the stairs now. They love being on the stairs now, I realized. They didn't used to be on the stairs this often. I'm also worried how much sanity do I have left. Oh, I have the lights off because I want to hear interactions, right? Oh, I see blinking over here. Give me a sign. Goodbye. Door touch somewhere? I don't think I'm even near her anymore. It's over here. Let's try again. How old are you? Hey, 51. We aged her finally. Probably, you know, from 43 to 51. I wonder how fast she is. I'm just curious how fast she is. Hide and seek. Let me make sure the light is on. Yeah, light's on. How fast is this ghost? I do have a smudge too. Can we outrun her? Oh my god. At 51, she probably aged only like 3 or 4 times. Oh, she's still really fast. I'm out of sprint. I'm out of sprint. The important thing is just making sure she does not gain line of sight speed, right? Because they would not gain line of sight speed. She's not getting any faster. Base speed. Whatever her base, like when she started the hunt at. All signs point to Thay. Let's go. We got the lights on here, so waiting for the lights to turn off. And then we know we're good afterwards. There it is. One we finally survived. Let's go. All right. This should be it, right? Make sure you give me a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Let's see if we're correct here. Come on. Expecting it. Thay. We don't need no stinking side objectives. It's fine. Alright, that's 5K. We got it. It took us 4 tries. First game was fun though, even though, you know, it completely blindsided us with Demon. It was still good because I got to go through all the different tests. You got to see the different ghost type tests. We just totally got bamboozled in the end, that's all. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you, thank you. Peace out.